Hello, I'm Yasmin from AICM TV and I'm here with the gorgeous Aleyce Simmonds.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Fabulous. Now you've just released a new single called Believe and you've released a new album, and the album's actually called Believe. What is Believe about?
Believe is basically a song that I wanted to write to inspire people. I myself have been through a bit of a difficult, 7-year period, for relationship-wise, health-wise, and I basically just wanted to write a song that would give people inspiration to listen to it so that they could listen to it and know that we all go through bad stuff in life, but we have to so that we can experience and appreciate the good.
That's it. And how long did it take you to write?
It took about 3 hours to write. I had the word stream with your eyes wide open sort of going around and around in my head for a little while, but to actually sit down and write the song, it took about 3 hours.
Wow, that's quick. Now, what audience are you mainly focusing on?
Well, the country audience, so whoever wants to listen to it basically, but essentially it would be fantastic to think that we could just put music out there and go, this is music, if you like it, you like it, who cares what the label is, but my heart is in country music, and so I do call myself a country singer and definitely market myself towards the country audience.
And what are your ideas to promote the song?
Well, basically, with my last album, I actually hired a publicist, and I got the music out there by the publicist sort of, calling newspapers and the radio and all that sort of thing. This time around, I did it all myself. So I did a video clip, and I've contacted the radio stations myself. I just over the years built up my own database, and contacted the newspapers myself, the magazines, done a little bit of advertising in the magazines, and just pushed it myself. I think you learn as you go that no one wants your career to work better than you do for yourself, or more than you do. So you can pay someone $1 million, but they're not going to get the results that you can get yourself. So I've really focused my time and efforts on social media and just getting the word out myself this time around.
Yeah, definitely. And how important is social media for the advertising of the song? Because social media plays a big part.
It really does these days. Social media has its pros and cons. It has provided us with an amazing platform to market our music. It also has, because it is such an amazing platform, there is also a lot more music that's being pushed in everyone's faces. So I guess the most important thing is to try and make a connection with the people on your social media, and I've tried to do that over the years and find what it is about me that's different to the next person, and really work to that. Someone else might be great at speaking a certain way to their fans and getting lots of inspiration, asking questions. The next person might be good at just writing a statement, and it's all about trial and error.
That's it. And how different is Believe compared to your other songs that you've written?
Believe is a little bit different, actually. It has a bit of a different flavour. When we were actually writing it, we thought it had a bit of a Celtic sort of flavour, but production-wise, we went from more of a Sarah Bareilles sort of style. So she's not a country singer by any means, but I have the opinion that anything good is country. So anything that people can relate to, anything that evokes emotion. So, this song, some radio stations have been saying to me, this is not country music, this is like more poppy, but I'm like, well, in my opinion it's country and I wrote it, so it's whatever I say it is.
And did anyone else help you write it?
Yes, I co-wrote it with Michael Carr, who is a beautiful songwriter, and also a girl that's just coming through the ranks but is an absolutely amazing songwriter, Nikki Curter. So basically what I usually do when I'm co-writing is I take half a song or a chorus or a title, and then we finish it. So that's what we did this day.
And what have you been up to lately? Is there any new albums coming out? Because I've heard you've just released one. And how is that album going?
The new album's going great. I haven't got a new album in the pipeline yet, but I'm just basically working on this one, touring this one. So I'm touring this beautiful country. I just finished a tour with Diana Corcoran, so we did like 28 shows together or something on that tour, and now I've just started touring with Lachlan Bryan, and it's called the White Dove Black Crow Tour. So this is our first stint actually here in Queensland. We head to back to New South Wales, South Australia, Victoria over the next few months. So it's all exciting times, just getting out there and building, my fan base one by one.
Mm-hmm. Great. And have you got any songwriting tips for budding, people that want to get out there and write songs?
I think this is probably with anything, that if you believe that you can do something, you should just keep at it. And with songwriting, you probably have to write many, many songs before you are going to get a good one. People used to say to me, you have to write 300 songs before you write a good one, and it's kind of true. You have to be pretty lucky, I think, just to just pick up and write a great song. It takes a lot of heart and emotion, but I think at the end of the day, if you're being true to yourself and you're writing something that is really you, then it'll be a great song regardless. So.
And how many songs have you written off the top of your head? Do you remember?
I have written hundreds of songs, many that no one has heard. I tend to write songs late at night, and that is a project that I'm about to start working on actually. Is an acoustic album of the songs that no one hears, so the songs that I write late at night on my own. So, hundreds of songs.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for your time. Is there anything you'd like to say to the camera?
I don't think so. Maybe just, if you're out there and you want to be a singer, or you want to be a songwriter, if you want to be an engineer, any part of this industry, I think it's really important to do it, just to get out, work as hard as you ever imagined possible, harder than you ever imagined possible, and believe more than you ever thought you could, and you'll get there.
That's it, everyone. Believe. Take a look at Aleyce Simmonds' stuff on the internet. It's got a fantastic music clip of the song, and see you later.